All right, y'all, we have moved once again. After we left Yosemite there, we made the trip down to Vegas and stayed a couple nights in a resort. Took a little break from the RV life and the outdoor stuff to kind of reset, but we are back now. Have made the trip over to the north rim of the Grand Canyon. We have the RV parked in the parking area here. It'd probably be easier, convenient, and maybe even a little nicer to stay in the RV, but when we made the reservations, they didn't have any openings in the campground, but they did in the cabins. So we're checking out the cabins here at the north rim of the Grand Canyon, and also checking out the Grand Canyon. Should be a good time. I'm walking over to meet up with the kids and the rest of the crew that's with us, Liz's dad and her sister and her husband and their kids, and we're gonna do some more exploring here, some hiking, and just see what we can get into. I found my beautiful wife.
Oh, this is gonna hurt my sunburn.
Maybe you should have wore sunscreen when you were hanging out by the pool in Vegas.
Yeah, whole like middle of my back. It's just beet red.
Are you excited to see the Grand Canyon?
I have never seen it before, and we have been here since last night, and I still have not seen it.
I haven't
and
either.
It is supposedly like
I
surrounding
saw
us.
My eyes beheld it, but it was too dark to actually see it last night when we got here. So we rolled in about 9 o'clock last night.
It was dark. It was dark at night. But I did see the Milky Way.
Yeah, the stars are nice, the view. It was pretty cool. So we're coming up on the lodge. Gonna go meet up with the rest of the crew and we'll do some hiking. Turns out Grandpa is switching cabins because of a booking issue. And right when we wanted to start our hike is when he has to check out from one cabin and go to the other. So we're just gonna walk up here and see the canyon while we wait. Initial thoughts on your first view of the Grand Canyon?
So, and I don't know if it's different in the south rim, but I was just expecting more desert.
Yeah, this surprised me. The trees.
Yeah.
I didn't really think there would be woodsy like this.
No, this reminds me a lot more of Zion, which makes sense because we're not that far from Zion.
Right.
This way.
I guess so. Oh, steps. My initial thoughts are that yes, it is very impressive, just huge. It's also you're really up really high, which reminded me, I think we're about a little over 8,000 feet above sea level, which is pretty much the highest we've spent on this trip.
No,
a lot of time.
No,
yeah.
Not me.
Okay,
I went up to 9,700.
Yeah, well, like a lot of time. So
I'm just saying, I went up to 9,700.
Well,
you have not yet.
I can see why you had so much trouble hiking that whenever all we did was that little walk down to the canyon there, and we're both out of breath. Snacks.
We are now eating pre-hike snacks. That's good though. Before we go on the hike to then eat the hiking snacks. That's good.
Pringles, huh? Whoa. Exploded. There.
Hi.
Good
to see you.
Infamous
This
Grandpa.
is my dad.
Yes. Good to see you.
Hey, chips. Okay, they're still in all your snacks, Grandpa.
Yeah, that's what it was for.
Okay. What do you have now?
Oreo cookies.
Oreo, chocolate covered Oreos. Oh my goodness. Grandpa, you're spoiling them.
I know. Let's get them all hyped up and then try to keep them from the edge.
Yeah, it might be an issue.
Got everything we need here?
You're at what?
Looks like
Nope.
Pringles. Forgot the Pringles.
Are there any in it?
Yes.
This is your hot.
I did not.
You guys ready
Yeah.
for your first Grand Canyon trip?
Yeah. Actually, it's my second.
Don't fall off the cliff.
7.
All right.
Like I said,
There are some parts we probably want to hold on to the hands of the kids.
Okay.
And if being high up causes you to not breathe real well, That's what it will be like.
Okay. Thanks for the warning.
This is gonna be a little scary part.
So the first time I came with Johnny, he climbed right up there. And he said, Dad, you got to come up here. And I got about this high right here, and I couldn't move. And so we went back, you know, Johnny just saying, you know, you're a wimp and all that. So in 2012, I came with Josh and your mom. And we came here in the morning, and I said, I got to do it because I did the walk of shame. I got up to the second little ledge, and I can't do this no more. So we walked back and we went and saw some sights, and at lunchtime I said, I'll do it again. I could do it this time. Got here, got just a little bit higher, couldn't do it. So walk of shame. That night we're sitting in the lodge having dinner. Your mom had a headache. I said, Josh, will you go with me? I could really do it this time. So we went, and one ledge at a time, I finally got up and I'm sitting like right where Ryan is. And Josh goes, you need to stand up. And so I stood up real quick, he took his picture. That wasn't the end of the story. This dad and his two kids were watching right behind this tree where we couldn't see him. He comes out and he says, my little boy is 6 years old and he's really afraid of heights. Can he go up there with you? Because he said if you could do it, he could do it. So he comes up, he's sitting beside me. And then this girl from California, about 21, she goes, I've been here a week with my friends. And I could not go up this, but I saw you do it. Can I go up there? And so we're all sitting across there, and finally we come down and they left. And Josh said his famous last words, Dad, the only reason they were brave is because you're old and fat and you could do it. But that is true. That's a story.
I don't trust him.
Are you sure, Lizzie?
He said, I think it will
Be
work.
careful, I don't want to raise the kids on my own.
Lizzie, do your feet feel funny?
Does she have insurance?
Oh wait, yeah, how much are you covered for?
She made it, and she's standing.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, I know. I get down here and I see this hole.
Yeah.
All right, bud, what'd you think of your first look at the Grand Canyon?
Thanks.
Yeah, pretty cool. It
Thanks.
took me 35 years to get to see it for the first time. You saw it in less than 9. Pretty cool. Yeah.
You know what I like about being a kid and going on all of these hikes?
What do you like about it?
Whenever this is your first time seeing it,
Yeah.
you had to wait longer. All I had
Yeah.
to wait was 8 years.
That's right. You're getting to do a lot on this trip that I've only dreamed of doing my whole life. So
Las
you
Vegas
should remember that.
was the first time I was at Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'd actually been to Vegas before, but most everything else, other than Tahoe, your mother and I visited there before. Other than that, pretty much the first time for all this. So that's pretty cool, huh?
We survived our first hike.
Based on that one, I don't know if we want to do many more here.
How long did the first night take?
Hold on.
About 4 hours.
114 took an hour.
Yeah.
Right on schedule.
Oh, I'm gonna go there.
I was gonna say.
Out at the sand.
This is a whole world.
Well, instead, that's put water on a bridge. A tour.
Plan my next hike. Oh, most strenuous, biggest climb, 20-mile hike. Do that one tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
Do we have the key to the cabin? Because it's shut.
Wait.
Yes, shut it.
All right.
Yep.
Take final steps off.
Christian, can you grab the trash?
All right, test question. Who in Lion King had a thing like this?
Had a what?
Mufasa.
Move bot. That's
You
me.
guys are
I am
idiots.
move. Why? What are you doing?
Are you kidding me?
Rafiki.
That's what I said.
Oh,
Told y'all.
Mufasa's a lot. Could you imagine? Son, all this will be yours.
okay.
We're trying to go on the second round. We have all made it off of the porch. But can we make it to the truck?
Yeah. Go see a pretty view.
Yeah. Is he asleep? He passed me. Come on, little legs. We're at Point Imperial with 8,800 feet elevation, which is the highest viewpoint in the Grand Canyon, the north from Grand Canyon. So we decided to go on the Angel's Window for our last hurrah before we go back and eat pizza and enjoy the rest of the night. But man, this is beautiful.
That one got me.
That one
I was
got
walking,
you.
I was like, and back out.
I told you it was the scariest part.
It was scary. Dad, you're a real good tour guide today.
Good
Yeah.
spots.
Yeah.
You just can't describe how beautiful this is unless you just see it.
So that's where we just hiked to. That is Angel's Window.
Why do you call it that?
Maybe because there's a window.
Do you see where we went over on the railing? There's actually a spot where it's open. How crazy is that? We walked over that.
So the rest of the evening, we're just going to be eating, drinking. What is it? The Hooligan Bar?
No, the Rough Rider Saloon.
Rough Rider Saloon.
Go check that out. Have some pizza, and yeah, call it a night. It's been a long day.
But it has been a crazy adventure. We still have one more week to go. I hope that you guys stick around with us. But we're loving it. We'll see what happens from here because I'm definitely not ready to go home.